How good I'm going to hear myself. I don't want to be blowing my eardrums out. Boogity, boogity. That's not too loud. I can get loud right there. I don't know if it makes a difference on the phone or not. All right. We shall see. All I know is I got like a bunch of nice ladies that are supposed to be cussing over here, man. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, they're gonna be loud for Fort Scott though, right here in this corner though. But that's all good. No, they're good people. They're not gonna be cussing or nothing like that. They're good basketball fans. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'll take it. We're getting close. All right, so I'm shutting it down. Get close, Zach. Where we at? Hello. Okie dokie. Are we still there? Zach. Hello. Zach, are you there? Okay, so we're good to go here. I apologize, folks, as we're getting things ready to rock and roll. I just can't hear back at the studio. Okay, so we're ready to rock and roll here for introductions. It is 4 and 8. Your Lady Blue Comets taking on the 2 and 10 Fort Scott Tigers in town tonight here at the Orc Cloud. Welcome to the big broadcast here on Z95.3, brought to you by the Sonic Drive-In. Your Ryan Disbro State Farm Insurance Agent pregame show. A little bit about the game here tonight is both teams coming in here looking for to improving the SEK. And it will be the Lady Blue Comets coming off of a big win there in arch rival Iola, where they had a really good night lighting it up there. See if they can bring it back home and continue that here on their home floor here tonight. As Rachel Jacket comes to the floor, as well as Pryor for the Lady Tigers. So as the introductions being going on here. And coming to the floor now is number 5, that is Beth. And here comes Corey Babcock, KB3, to the floor for the Lady Blue Comets. And this should be a good game here tonight. This is an up-and-coming Fort Scott team. They got some young ladies on the squad here this evening. A few seniors out here, but I tell you, they're trying to rebuild this program once again. And Coach Steps definitely has them going in the right direction. And they're a good team. They're always hard to contend with. They always have some height. They're very good, talented. They can shoot outside. So Lady Blue Comets got to be back on their defense just like they were the other night. Sheehy coming in here now for Fort Scott. Got Shayla Bogle on the other side. Also coming in, number 22, that's Allen. And here comes Molly Rollins to the floor. The Lady Blue Comets just got to ride what they were doing there in Iola. They played really great defense. They got to just continue that. They're going to play against a little bit of height here tonight. So just be ready for that. That's not something that they haven't seen here before, but they got Stumpful. She's going to be really good underneath. They got a good outside shooters. So Lady Blue Comets be ready to go here. It's Tia Auster coming to the floor. And I went out and talked to Tia during warm-ups and asked her when she's going to start to dunking. She said she wasn't quite ready for that, I guess. So we'll have to see how that comes about for Tia. Yeah, so we get ready for see if we get her dunking. We got great refs here tonight. They're going to call a good game all night long. Keep it good and solid. So we'll be ready to rock and roll here this evening. Lady Blue Comets will go right to left on your radio dial here. As they're in the home whites with the Columbia Blue letters and trim. And you have the red, the whites, and the black trim for the Lady Tigers of Fort Scott. Final instructions here. Talked to Coach Fox a little bit, and he was trying to keep his distance from me because I guess he's got that creepy crud that's been going around, and hopefully it was his turn to get it, and the ladies have had to go through the locker room, and hopefully it's not affecting any of the ladies out there. He said everybody feels good. So we'll see if that holds, and that's good for the Lady Blue Comets out here tonight. All right, so we're set and ready to go for this one. As will be T. Auster jumping in the circle here against Stumpful. And the Lady Blue Comets go right to left on your radio dial. And we are set and ready to go here from the Orc Cloud. As it's Blue Comet basketball on your hopefully Blue Comet C95 pointing up in the air. It's Auster knocking it into the hands of Bogle. She'll pick it up here into the front court. Kicking it out back here to Jacket on the left side. All the way back across right wing to Morrow. Back out on top here to Bogle. Lady Blue Comets looking to set it up. Just underway. To the right side, Babcock. KB back to Bogle. Morrow on the left wing. And working around here, trying to find the open shot around the arc. All the way back across Jackets on the left wing now. Back over to KB. And KB coming in for it. Jacket a little too strong, and it's in a turnover by the Lady Blue Comets here in their first possession. Nice job moving the ball around, trying to find that open person. And KB was coming in on it. Rachel expected her to stay there on that wing. She came in, ball over her head. So a little bit of pressure here by the Lady Blue Comets. That's how they did good the other night. And Tia Auster running into Pryor there. And Tia pick up a foul here early. Trying to go for that basketball. This is going to be Pryor trying to get it in now for the Lady Tigers. They'll get it in here down in the corner all the way underneath. Stumpful working against Auster, having to put it up high. Won't get it to go. Rachel Jacket for the rebound. Good defense there by Tia. Here comes Bogle up ahead. Now finds Tia underneath with a little, cannot get it to go. Nice little, she's a little too far underneath there, it looks like. She's trying to get the layup to go, and a little too far underneath, and it's off the mark. So back up the floor here on the rebound is Beth. Bringing it up the floor. That one gets stolen away. Morrow with the steal. And here come the Lady Blue Comets as Rollins pushes up right up the middle of the floor. Going to go right into the lane to the rack. And cannot get it to go. Stumpful right there. She had to go between the defense and not able to knock it down. So Beth brings it up across the timeline now for the Lady Tigers. Seeing it over here to Allen. Allen double teamed. Back to Beth. Beth down in the corner. Here's the three on the way for Pryor. Cannot get it to go. Stumpful with her third rebound already. Dropping it off here. Morrow getting a hand on it. Ball's loose. And Stumpful going to pick it up, and Rollins going to pick up a foul. Trying to get the basketball on the defensive side. So out of bounds play to Fort Scott. Halfway down the Blue Comet bench. So on the inbound, it will be Pryor trying to get it in. Pryor gets it in here to Allen. Allen working along the right side. Now brings it to the middle, finding Rollins out on top. Back out to Beth here to the right. And Jackets on the defense. Still no score. 6:27 to go here in this first quarter. And kicking it back to Allen. She'll take it over to the left side. Bounce past to Pryor. Pryor Babcock on her quick, and there's a steal by Bogle jumping in front of that pass. And here comes the Lady Blue. She gets it up ahead to Rollins. Rollins loses the handle on it when she tried to get the shot, and it's no good. Stumple gets the rebound. Rollins steals it right back, goes to the rack, it gets fouled. So Molly will go to the line now for Lady Blue Comets. Good job to stay with it. Rollins, as Molly had a shot there, and she was coming up underneath by herself. And as she tried to make the transition to the shot, it rolled out of her hand, didn't get a good shot at it. Gets it back on the steal, and we'll head to the line as it was Stumple who picks up that foul. Molly Rollins at the line, gets the Lady Blue Comets on the board. Up and good at the line. Blue Comets on the board first, almost 2 minutes before first points of the ball game. 6:09 to go here in the first. Monroe knocks them both down. All right. Back up the floor now comes Lady Tigers. It'll be Beth to the middle of the floor. Now going to have Babcock out there covering her up. Send it back over here to Stumple. Stumple, top of the key, underneath to Sheehy. Sheehy's got Alster on her. Back out to Pryor, right wing. She'll launch the three. It's on the way. It's good. Pryor on the right wing. Good defense. Lady Blue Comets got a hand in her face, but she's able to knock it down. Facing a little bit of pressure now. Our Lady Blue Comets. Babcock comes across the line. Jacket in the corner on the right, or the left side for three. Nobody there. She'll knock it down. Right toe Jacket for three. And the Blue Comets up 5-3 here as Beth Stumple, and Allen at the half-court line. Kicking it back off now to Beth. She'll try to push it up along the left side. Now bringing it back to the middle of the floor. Coach Steps calling the play. She has it now. Sends it to the right side. Stumple. Going to try to catch Allen coming across. Kicking it back underneath to Sheehy. Sheehy. Free throw line with Alster on her. Allen. Now Rollins. 5 seconds. 5-second call. I think Coach Steps wanted that timeout, but he's not going to get it. 5-second call. Great defense by the Lady Blue Comets. They got a 10-second call last night. The other night they got a 5-second call, so a good job here. That defense is going to win it for them. Coming into the ball game now is Taylor Thompson for Molly Rollins, and it is also number 4. That is Jones. She will come in here for Allen. 4:55 to go. Lady Blue Comets have the basketball as Babcock gets it in here to Bogle, and Shayla will bring it across the timeline over to the right side. Send it back over here to Jacket to the left. Jacket back to the top here. Bogle now finds Thompson on the right wing. Back to Bogle. Bogle. Nice pass here to Babcock. Babcock finds Thompson in the lane. Gets triple team quick. And that's going to be a jump ball possession arrow to Fort Scott. Back up to 4. You got Beth bringing it up now. You got Stumple over to the right side. Stumple. Back out here to Beth, out on top. Beth underneath the Stumple to the right side, but kicking it back out. Now they get back over to the left, trying to find Pryor open. She'll have to bring it back out. Good job on the defense by the Lady Blue Comets. Send it back underneath. Now send it back to Pryor to the left. Beth, top of the key. Excuse me for 1 second here, folks. Have a problem back at the station. All right, so we'll see if we can handle this and put out some fire here. All right, you got Babcock over to the right side, up ahead, find Rollins. Rollins down in the corner. Drop it off, trying to make a nice pass. Somebody got a hand on it. Rollins picks up the loose ball. Still on the floor now. Coming out there with it is Pryor. As he gets back on the floor, she'll push it up across the timeline, all the way down here to the right wing. Kicking it back out. There's Babcock going to step in front of that pass for the steal. 1-on-1, no, 2-on-1 basketball. Babcock at the rack. Oh, and it goes. Hooping the harm for Corey Babcock, KB3. And to the line for a three-point play. The Blue Comets now up 7-3, trying to make it 8-3. As a foul coming in and the three-point play coming into the ball game. Number 21, that's Lyons. She'll come in here for Sheehy. First foul there on Beth. That's her first. 3:41 to go. Babcock at the line for Lady Blue Comets. What in the world? So KB at the line is up and good. Three-point play for her makes it 8-3. Blue Comets now playing some tight full cover court press. Up ahead now, they'll give it to Beth into the middle of the floor. Beth. Covered up by Babcock. Babcock. Back to Pryor as they send it over here now to the right side as Jones and Lyons working along the right now. Back out there to Pryor. Good job by Brittany Angleton, who's in the ballgame. Plays some good defense, trying to get a steal there. And Comets kind of zoning it out here, and then just converge on the basketball here. Some good defense. Moving it around, moving around. Good job for Scott. Here's Beth launching. That's going to be a little bit short, but Stumple right there for the rebound. And she'll kick it back out. Here's Pryor for the three. It will not go. Tia Alster comes out with it. And she'll give it up here to Thompson. Here comes Taylor up the floor. Now drop it off to Babcock. Top of the key. Launching. Three ball on the way. Can't get it to go. Alster with the rebound and put back in. It won't go. Gets another rebound. Put it right back. She's fouled on the way up the second time. She can't get it to go with the first time, and she comes down with it, having to fight with Stumfold. Stumfold hits the deck. That's going to be number 2 on her if it's on her. And it is on Stumfold. So that'll bring Norman into the ball game here for the Lady Tigers as Tia Alster heads to the line. And it rattles in and out. So Tia Alster at the line, trying to make it a 6-point lead for Lady Blue Comets so she can hit the back half here. And it's out the back of the iron, no good. And that's going to be, looks like that is going to be, they're going to call that on Beth underneath. And so on the rebound, they're going to give that on Beth, and that's her second. So it's an inbound play for Lady Blue Comets. Now it's out the 4th team foul on Fort Scott. They get it in here to Thompson in the lane. Taylor kicking it back out. Angleton now swing it over here to the left side. Down into the corner to Babcock. She brings it out to the wing. Finds Angleton out on top. Over to the rights. And in the lane, they'll find Babcock with shorts. Will not go. Pryor get the rebound. She'll drop it off here to Beth. And Beth pushes up the floor here to the right side. Here goes Jacket and Bogle ready to check back into the ball game for the Lady Blue Comets. Get down to 2:20 to go here in the first. 8-3, Lady Comets with the lead. Bounce pass underneath to Norman at the free throw line. Norman kicks it back out to Pryor on the right wing. Back across, and Jones back to Beth. Beth, Pryor. That one's going to go off one of Lady Blue Comets' legs there. I think that was Angleton. Got a leg on that. Here comes Jackets and Bogle into the game for Alster and Babcock. So ready to bring it in now. Looks like it's going to be Pryor, about halfway down the Lady Blue Comet bench. She'll get it in. And she'll find Beth here, half-court line. Send it back over to the left side. Jones in the backcourt. Bounce pass underneath. Jacket got a hand on it. Still trying to get it, and the ball's out ahead. Finally going to get a jump ball call, possession arrow to the Lady Blue Comets. Ready to check back into the ball game is going to be Allen. She'll come in here for Jones. So under 2 minutes to go, 8-3. Lady Blue Comets with the lead here in the first quarter. Thompson with the inbound. Now gets it into Angleton. Angleton. Sorry. Now Angleton has it here on the left wing. That's Bogle. Bogle's going to walk with it just a little bit. And that's one step too many there for Shayla on that pass. Coach Stepp's going to call a timeout. So we're going to see, Zach, if you're there, we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back here. It's 8-3, Lady Blue Comets, 1:48 to go here in this first quarter. Z95-3. All right, folks, we'll keep it right here. I understand we have a little bit of an issue in our 105 studio, so Zach's trying to help us out, get it cleaned up over there so we can get things rocking and rolling, so my apologies. So we'll leave it right here. Coming up here, the guys' game following this one will be at home again on Friday night as Lebec County comes to town. And then next Tuesday, Pittsburgh comes to town. And then we're back on the road. Then we'll head off to Parsons for that one. And that is coming up here. So the next 3 games, this one and the next couple, will be here at the Orc Cloud in Chanute. So after the 30-second timeout with 1:48 to go here, 8-3. And it will be Pryor on the inbound for the Lady Tigers. Rollins on the defense. Send it in here to Beth. Beth send it over to Allen to the left. Still trying to get it across the timeline. Bogle with the good defense. Thompson forcing it. Bogle's on the floor trying to get it out of bounds. As Shayla right there on the baseline, not the baseline, the sideline there. And trying to save it, and it goes out of bounds. So it'll be Pryor looking to get it in. Long inbound comes to Beth here in the middle of the floor. Underneath to Allen at the top of the key. Bounce pass to Norman as they work it over to the left side. Pryor and Beth back and forth. 1:30 to play here in the corner. All the way underneath. And that's going to be a foul there on Brittany Angleton as the Lions trying to work her way inside. She's going to go at the rack and get fouled by Angleton. That's her first, but the Lions will go to the line shooting 2. That's the third team foul on the Lady Blue Comets. So at the line, Lions up and good. Her first points of the game makes it 8-4, trying to get to a 3-point deficit here. She can hit the back half of it. And it's on the way in front of the rim and gets it to roll home. So Lady Blue Comets get it here now up by 3, 1:25 to go. Here comes Bogle across the lines. Send it over to the right side. Rollins back to Bogle. Bogle now to Angleton. Angleton underneath here to Rollins at the free throw line. Kicking it back over to Thompson. Thompson at the line. Back out to Angleton. Now they'll find Rollins here on the left side. Rollins trying to work her way down the side. Angleton back out to Thompson here to the left. And that one's another hot pass there that's going to get out of bounds. And the Lady Blue Comets turn it over here on the pass. So now under a minute to go, 8-5 is the score. Lady Blue Comets with a 3-point lead. They give it back to Fort Scott here, but a chance for them to cut into this lead before the end of the quarter. All the way back across, finds the Lions here to the right. Allen out on top. Now that one gets tipped on the pass back out to Beth. Beth, Lions. Or Allen, now back out to Beth on the left wing. Now back to Allen on the 3-ball on the way. Can I get that one to go? Get box out by the Lady Blue Comets. And it's Taylor Thompson coming out there with the rebound. And she'll get it up ahead. Long pass to Angleton. And we're going to get a stop here. It's going to be out of bounds on Lady Blue Comets. So we're going to get a stop here and allow the Blue Comets to, get the substitution, give it back to Fort Scott here. 31 seconds to go here as Beth comes across the timeline now over to the left side for the Lady Tigers. Beth going to hold off for one shot here. Now let's send it back over to Allen. Allen, Norman at the free throw line. Launches this shot there, too short. A rebound by Babcock. Still got time here with 14 seconds. Corey pushing up the floor here. Now drops off to Bogle right at 10 seconds to go for one play. Rollins over to the right side on the wing. Rollins all the way back across, finds Bogle. Bogle launching for 3. Back of the iron, can't get it to go. And Lady Blue Comets will not get a chance at a rebound. There will be an 8-5 lead for the Lady Blue Comets at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back here on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. All righty, folks. Like I said, got Zach over helping out there in the other studio. So let's leave it right here. So we got the timeout going on. It is an 8-5 ball game. Hey, coming up tomorrow night, if you're looking for some more basketball action, the Panthers are in town. So I head on over to the Panther Den. That will be about 5:30. The Lady Panthers will get things started. And they are facing Cloud County. You can get in absolutely free. Brought to you by the Chanute Recreation Center. And if I know my good friend Steve Slane and those good folks over there, Coach Tobin, they'll probably have lots of cool games, lots of good things to do for the kids to do. So get on over to the Panther Den tomorrow evening, starting at 5:30, and root on the Lady Panthers and the Panthers. Absolutely free of charge. Brought to you by the Chanute Recreation Center here in Chanute. That's tomorrow night at the college. So Z95.3 back here ready for the second quarter. And it will be Fort Scott basketball to start off. And Beth with it across the timeline now. Pulls up her dribble, sends it over to the left side. Pryor, Beth, Norman. And, Jackie go for the steal. Almost got it. Norman and Lyons as well as Allen on the floor as Beth knocks down a 3 to tie it up at 8. So Lady Blue Comets have been held scoreless here for the last few minutes of that first quarter. And then start off here, see if we can get a bucket as they now have let it get tied at 8 apiece. Bounce pass underneath the Jacket. Jacket quadruple team. Somebody should be open. And they end up with the steal anyway as Pryor comes out of there with it. Throwing it up ahead here to Beth. Beth Over to Pryor to the left side. Send it back over to Allen. Allen and Beth look to set it up once again for the Lady Tigers. I don't understand how we got 4 defenders on us. We lose the basketball, and they come up with it. Away from that. Anyway, it is Tiger basketball. It's Pryor with it out on top. Here in the second quarter, there's Rollins getting a hand on it. Molly still fighting for it. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Blue Comets. Lady Blue does a good job there by Molly. That's 3 of them tonight for her. She did really, really good the other night. It had a real good stretch there of just knocking the ball down on the inbound against Iola in the game last Friday. Blue Comets with it now at Babcock underneath, and a beautiful pass. That's the game that I know Coach Fox is looking for as Tia Alster gets her first points on a beautiful dime by Corey Babcock. Here's that full court pressure. Allen gets it up to Pryor. Pryor back over to Lyons. Lyons back out to Beth to the left side. That's close to a walk. Beth launch it for a 3. Back of the iron, can't get it to go. Tia Alster with her 3rd rebound. Here come the Lady Blue Comets, and she'll drop it off to Babcock across the right side. Now to the middle of the floor. Back Bogle. And Bogle sets it up to Rollins here to the left. Back to Bogle. To the right side, Rachel Jacket launch it for a 3. Side of the iron will not go. Rebound out to Lyons. 1 of 3 at the 3-point line for the Lady Blue Comets. They lead at 10-8. Beth pushes it up along the left side. He gets down in the corner. Finds Lyons underneath, back out to Pryor. She'll launch the 3. Back of the iron will not get it to go. Alster with her 4th rebound. And here come the Lady Blue Comets. Bodo push it up the floor. Quick. Right in the middle of the lane. Find a Monroe left side in the corner for 3. Monroe! And it's good. Molly Rollins makes it a 13-8 ball game. So Beth back over to Allen. Allen trying to get it across the line here. Lady Blue Comets putting on the pressure. They get it to Beth back over to the left. Down in the corner. Now finds Norman. Norman finding Allen trying to drive the lane from the right side or the left side. Can't get it to go. Rachel Jacket with the rebound. Drops it off to Bogle. Bogle up ahead finds Alster. Alster to the left, to the right of the lane. Can't get it. Babcock with the rebound. Gets fouled on the way back up and will head to the line. KB. That is the 5th team foul. Looks like it's going to be on number 11, Norman. That's her first personal foul. It's only the 5th team foul. 4 for the Lady Blue Comets is Babcock at the line. Missing the first. As Makeda Shonifer comes into the ball game for Tia Alster. And Norman comes out. And Stumpole comes back in. Babcock trying to hit the back half here. KB. Good. KB3 got 4 points tonight, so it is now Allen getting it back up ahead here to Sheehy, who's back in the ballgame. Sheehy, Stumpole to the right. Stumpole back to Allen. Allen working at the top of the key. Now sends it back to Beth, who's getting down to 5:10 to go here in the half. Lady Blue Comets with the largest lead. They lead at 14-8 right now. And Beth gets a screen there from Stumpole. Beth stopping and popping from about 12 foot. Can't get it to go. Babcock knocks it away. From Stumpole out of bounds to Fort Scott. So another good defensive play there by the Lady Blue Comets to get it out of bounds. There's Alliance, or Allen, dropping it back off there as Beth launches the 3, will not go. Rachel Jacket with another rebound, pushes it up the floor. Now it goes over to the right side. Bogle bringing it to the middle. 4:47 to play here in the first half. Blue Comets lead at 14-8. Bogle, Jacket. Bounce pass underneath at the free throw line. Rollins now finds Babcock. KB3 for 3 from the left wing, and it's good. KB3 makes it a 9-point game, 17-8. We got a 30-second timeout, and Zach, I don't know if you're there. We're going to try it again here on Z95.3. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All righty, we're back here. So we're rocking and rolling as the Fort Scott has it. Push out the floor quick. Get it sent up the floor here to Beth. Beth kicking it back out here to Pryor. And Pryor dropping it back off to Allen. Allen underneath. That's going to be a reach-in foul there on Jacket, it looks like. That's going to be her first as Taylor Thompson checks into the ball game for her. That's only the 15th foul for the Lady Blue Comets. Up ahead here, you get into Beth on the long inbound. Beth sends it over to Pryor to the left side. Pryor back out here on top to Beth. Beth underneath, Stumple. Stumple kicks it out. Here's a three on the way from Allen. It will not go. Rebound comes out here to Babcock. Lady Blue Comets bringing it up the floor. Push up here. Nice ball movement, Lady Blue Comets. Get it up here quick to Bogle. Bogle dropping the dime to Morrow. And Molly Rollins with the bucket. Nice play. 19-8. Lady Blue Comets now leading by 11. There's a steal by Rollins. That's her fourth. Raleigh one-on-one with Beth. And Beth is going to get, that looked like it was all ball. But she's going to get called for the foul. So Beth is going to pick up her third here in this first half already. Still with 3:38 to go. Molly Rollins heads back to the line for the Lady Blue Comets. So Rollins up and good. As Rollins ready to go at the line here for the second one. So 3:38 to go here. Rollins trying to make it a 21-8 lead and does. Morrow at the line, knocks them both down. So 21-8, the ball gets loose and it looks like it's going to stay Lady Blue Comet basketball. As it gets out of bounds. As Lady Blue Comet basketball, they get it in here to Bogle. Bogle brings it to the middle of the floor. Now back out to Thompson to the right side, back to Bogle, top. Angleton, left wing, trying to get it underneath there to Shonifer. Nice pass down underneath to Michaela, can't get it to go. Ball bounces out, Thompson gets the rebound, her second. Nice try there by Michaela. Just went off the side of the rim. Underneath Thompson at the free throw line. There's another nice bounce pass in there. That's gonna get knocked away by Stumple. And out of bounds to the Blue Comets with 3:13 to go in the half. All right, we got another foul on the floor here, and that is going to be on the, it's going to be number 3 on Stumple. So that's going to put Taylor Thompson at the line here for the first time. And Taylor's up and good at the line. So as Taylor stands in, second one on the way is off the back of the iron and rolls over the top. And it's out of bounds here to Fort Scott. So it's Fort Scott's. There's a steal by Taylor. She tries to get it in, and it gets high in the air, and Molly Rollins picks it up. Nice job there by Taylor, and we're going to get a turnover by the Blue Comets. 3:04 to go, 22-8. So as Lady Blue Comets put on the pressure here in the backcourt at the half-court line. Boy, that was up close. Now get it up ahead here. Stewart is in the ball game for the Lady Tigers. Beth with it. 3-ball on the way at the top of the key. She'll knock it down. Stopping it, popping off to the side. That's her second of the game. Makes it a 22-11 ball game with 2:43 to go. Here comes Babcock. Send it over here to the left side to Angleton. Angleton underneath to Shonifer. Shonifer throwing it back out. Finds Rollins. And she'll take it back to Bogle. Bogle now finds Taylor Thompson. Thompson. Babcock and Angleton. That's Tia Alsher getting ready to check back into the ball game now for the Lady Blue Comets. So Babcock sends it back over to the right side, finds Angleton. Angleton up underneath and back out here. Babcock for a three, off the mark. It will not go. Rebound comes out here by Stewart. Stewart throws it up ahead, trying to find. She's finding a nice job there as it looks like Lions waiting for the defense to get over the top of her. She'll get fouled and head to the line. And that's on Makeda Sana for her second. As Alster and Bogle get ready to check back in. Looks like Pryor's going to check back into the ball game for at the line is Lions. .201 to go. 22-12. And at the line, Lions knocks them both down. She's 4 for 4 at the line tonight. 22-13. Here come the Lady Tigers up the floor. And it's Bogle across the timelines. We get under 2 minutes to go. Back out here to Bogle. Bogle sent it over here now to Rollins. Rollins back to Bogle. Bogle driving in the lane. Back out here to Angleton to the left side. Angleton across back to Babcock. Babcock inside. She gets knocked out at the free throw line. No call. Rollins dropping off here to Alster. Alster dropping it off under there from Molly Rollins with a nice dime. Tia Alster, she's got 4 points and 4 rebounds on this first half. Back to an 11-point game, 1.5 to go as Allen with some pressure in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline, loses the handle on Bogle with the steal. Up ahead, Babcock by herself at the rack, and it's good. KB 3. 9 points for KB into this first half. Up by 13 now as they get up here to the Lions. The Lions across the timeline to the right side, covered up by Angleton, who's all over. Back out to Allen into the middle of the floor. Allen, bounce pass up ahead to Norman.
Hey, Zod, go get it, go get it, go get it. Zod.
And back up out here to Lions. Lions, Norman and Pryor down in the corner here to the right side. Down to 40 seconds to go. End of the half, 26-13. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. Oh, that's going to be a reach-in foul there by Shayla Bogle. That's her first. And that it will be the 8th team foul, putting Allen at the line, shooting the 1-and-1. So the first foul on Shayla Bogle. As Beth checks into the ball game here for Stewart. And at the line goes Allen, looking for her first points of the ball game, stepping in for the 1-and-1. First shot on the way. Off the back of the iron, no good. Tia Austin, her 5th rebound. And Tia giving it back here to Babcock and her Bogle. We'll talk about it as they come across the line, shooting 1 shot here. Up by 13. No way down, it gets down to about 10 seconds. We'll sit at 20 right now. And 26-13 is still holding on to it. 14-13-12. Here comes the play. As I'll get it to Babcock in the middle of the floor. 10 seconds to go. Here we go. Rollins to the right side. Rollins all the way back to Babcock to the left. 3 ball on the way from the wing. Off the mark. Rebound there by Pryor. Trying to push it up ahead. That's where the half is going to end. 26-13. The Lady Blue Comets with the lead. 26-13. So good job by the Lady Blue Comets scoring 18 points that quarter while only allowing 8. So great job in that first half by the Lady Blue Comets to get All right, we're back here, folks, and we got think we got the issues figured out here. We had a little bit of issue going there at the studio, but I think we got things figured out. Our apologies. You missed a good first half, 26-13. Lady Blue Comets with the lead, and over to the Fort Scott Tigers here in this SEK action here tonight. So about ready to go over the second half. It's been a good game. Lady Blue Comets have continuing that defensive presence that they had there in Iola. Continuing that here tonight as they've done a really good job of stealing the basketball and turning those into points. We are 3 of 7 at that three-point line tonight. And get some good rebounds for Tia Alster. She's got 5 rebounds, 4 points in the ballgame. Molly Rollins hitting her shots as well. And doing good from the free throw line. So good first half for Lady Blue Comets. Got to keep it up here against a very good defensive Lady Tigers of Fort Scott. As we're getting ready to go here, they will have the basketball. It will be Lady Blue Comets go left to right on your radio now. That Q speaker's loud, dude. All right, Pryor over to the right side. She'll bring it back out here to Beth. Beth, there we go, thank you. All right, send it underneath the strum ball. Full. A nice little shot underneath, little hook shot. Will not go. Out of bounds to the Lady Blue Comets. All right, so 7:46, we're underway here. All right, Lady Blue Comets have it first. It is Bogle, Babcock, Jacket, Alster, and Molly Rollins on the floor for Lady Blue Comets to start the second half. Outside the free throw line to the right side is Babcock. Send it back over to Jacket on the left wing. Back out on top here to Bogle. Bogle drive down the side, loses the handle, picks up the loose ball. Rollins all the way back here across to the right side, trying to get Babcock, but Strumpole gets a hand on it, knocks it away. So inbound to Bogle. And over to the right side, now it's Babcock. Send it back over to Jacket. Jackets. Gets back here to Bogle. Bogle dropping it off underneath, and it's stolen away there by Pryor. Trying to get it underneath there to Bogle. And here comes the Beth trying to cut across the middle, and her and Molly Rollins kind of run into each other there, and Molly going to give her a little bit more than what Beth was ready to take it. So Rollins will get her second foul here, out of bounds play for the Lady Tigers. That will be Pryor ready to bring it in here on the top end of the Lady Tiger bench. As Pryor on the inbound comes out to Beth. Beth back to Pryor to the left wing. Pryor back out to Beth. Beth, top of the key, sends it back over to the right side. Finds Allen. Allen underneath Sheehy. And Babcock gets a hand on it as they try to get it to Pryor. Nice try there by Fort Scott. Had the right idea, but Babcock gets a hand on it to knock it out of bounds. So Blue Comet basketball, it is Fort Scott basketball. Pryor trying to get it in long inbound. It comes into Beth here to get it back to Pryor down the corner on the left. And Pryor back to Beth. Underneath finds Strumpole. Back out here to Beth. Beth will launch the three. That is off the mark and out of play for the Lady Blue Comets. We'll get to basketball. 3 of 11 at that three-point line. As Beth has got 6 points on those 3 points. 3-pointers tonight. Pryor with 3 of those. Lions has got 4 points in the ballgame. That's the 13 so far for the first half for the Lady Tigers. Lady Blue Comets bringing up the floor in the middle there, and that's Babcock as it gets swatted away, and it goes right into the hands there of Allen, and Allen bringing it right back in the floor to the middle. Over now to the left side, Pryor on the left wing. Pryor back to Allen. Allen. Rollins covering her up. Allen sends it down inside. That free throw line throws it back out. Pryor finds Sheehy in the lane. Sheehy a little too strong there at the jump shot. So here comes Bogle with the rebound, or Bogle off the. Here comes Bogle up the floor off the rebound by Alster. Boy, I'm not having. Well, it's nice all the way around tonight, it looks like. All right, here we go. As Fort Scott has the basketball. Still 26-13, 2 minutes to go, or 2 minutes gone here into this third quarter. Neither team with a bucket yet. So back up the floor is Pryor over to the right side. Pryor trying to get down to the baseline to the right side. Bounce pass. Strumpole. Strumpole is going to be fouled by Alster. Tia going to catch her. She's coming up with the shot, so Strumpole will go to the line for the first time tonight. She's got 5 rebounds, no points. She's trying to get on here, but that's Tia's second foul of the ball game. 5:43 to go as Strumpole trying to get her team on the board here into the second half so far. Up and good. So Strumpole, first points of the second half. For the Lady Tigers, she'll step back to the line. Second shot on the way. And it's up and good as well. 26-15, Lady Blue Comets with the lead. Now the basketball as they find a little bit of pressure there in the backcourt. Here's Bogle working one-on-one against Allen in the backcourt. Now comes across the timeline. Allen gets a hand on it. Bogle picks up the loose ball. Bogle at the half-court line. Finds Babcock. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Fox. So it's a 30-second timeout. So with 5:28 to go, Bucco's looking for their first points of the second half. 26-15. We'll take a 30-second break. Be right back. Z95.3. Alrighty, we're back here after the timeout. 26-15, 26-15. Lady Bucco's on the basketball, looking for their first points of the second half here. Good defense by the Lady Tigers. And the Lady Bucco's only giving up a couple points here so far themselves. So here's Tia Alster trying to drive lane. Nice drive down the lane. Tia Alster taking it in with the bucket. She's got 6. So that's the way to take it in there as the Lady Bucco's now. More pressure here. As Allen trying to get it across, finds Beth. Beth gets it across the line up ahead here to Pryor. Oh, a little too far out front of Pryor. Having to chase it down in the corner. And it'll go out of bounds as Lyons comes into the ball game. She'll come in here for Sheehy, who will take out for the Lady Tigers. 5:03 to go. Bucco's get it back here. Up by 13, 28-15. And Taylor Thompson brings it across the line over to the left side, covered up there by Beth, all the way to the right side of the lane. Out to Jacket in the corner for 3. Off the side of the iron, will not go. Pryor with the rebound. And Lady comes back on defense. Pryor up to Beth. Beth loses a hand on it up to the left side of the lane, a short jumper. And off the mark there is Tia Alster, rebound number 7. Tia pushing up the floor by herself, 1-on-3, over to Rollins. Rollins gonna get called for a travel as I don't think she was expecting Tia to give her that pass, and then she was a little too far under, so she had to stop and try to come back. And as she did, she slid that foot a little bit and gave her the call there for the travel. So still some four-court pressure here by the Lady Blue Councils. Pryor gets it across the line up ahead to Beth. Beth down to Lyons. Lyons as they get it in front of the press. And Lyons gets the bucket from Beth on the assist. 28-17, 4:23 to go in the third. Thompson to the right side, finding Alster here on the right wing. All the way back across. Jacket to the left side. Jacket trying to drive the baseline. Going to be fouled. Strumpole, that's number 4 on her. And Coach Steps definitely didn't want to see that out of his starting post player. Here comes Brittany Angleton into the game, as well as Jones. Jones will come in here, I'm sure, for Strumpole. Rachel Jacket checking out for the Lady Blue Comets. And it is Strumpole checking out of the game after her 4th foul. So Blue Comets have the basketball as Babcock looking to get it in. KB. Long inbound comes in here to Angleton. Out on top, Angleton. Back across up there to Babcock. Babcock working from the left side, trying to bring to the right side of the lane. Going to get fouled on the way in. Oh, we're going to call it with a carry. Wow. Okay, so it's a carry. So Lady Blue Comets turn it over. And here to Jones. Jones bounce pass up to Beth. Beth comes across the line over to the right side. As Fort Scott goes right to left. Now sending over here to the left to Pryor. Pryor back to Beth. Beth. 3:54 to go. Finds Allen. Allen bounce pass to Pryor as they send it down to Lyons in the corner here to the left side. Back to Allen. Now Beth in the corner looking for that shot. Getting a screen there from Lyons. 3 ball on the way, and it's good. She finally used that screen that they gave her. And she got 9 points on the 3 balls. 28-20. Blue Comets with the lead. Ball's loose. Thompson. Loses the handle on it, but Coach Fox wisely with a timeout. But we're going to get a 1-minute timeout. 28-20. 3:33 to go here in the third. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. We'll be back in 1 minute. Z95.3. Alrighty, we're back here, so we get ready to go out to the timeout. 28-20, Lady Blue Comets with the basketball as Bogle gets it on the inbound. She'll bring it from the middle to the left here, finding Angleton. Now Alster. Right back out in there. Somebody gets out. Jones got a hand on it, but Rollins right there to pick up the loose ball. Going to try to get to Alster into the lane. Tia taking it to the rack. She's going to be fouled on the way in. That could be either Lyons or Jones. Shooting two will be Tia Alster, and they're going to call it on Jones, which will be her first. And Tia hits to the line where she's 0 for 2 today. Tia with 6 points and 7 rebounds. And first one on the way for Tia. You get in there. There she goes. I asked her a little bit earlier in the ballgame in case she missed it in pregame. I asked her when she's going to start working on her dunk. And she said she wasn't quite ready for that one yet. So, can't wait to see it, though. She knocks them both down at the line. Good job, Tia. Got to hit them at the line. Back to a 10-point lead for the Lady Blue Comets. Monroe going to get a break here. As Babcock back into the ballgame for the Comets. Jones on the inbound. Sends it back out to Bradbury, number 1 in the game for Fort Scott. Up ahead here to Beth. Beth back to Jones. Jones to the left side. Back to Beth. Getting down to 3 minutes to go here in the third. It's a 10-point lead for the Lady Blue Comets, 30-20. Beth, good ball moving over to the right side of the lane. She's going to be fouled on the way around. And it's going to be on the floor. Only the third team foul on the Lady Blue Comets. That'll be on Corey Babcock. That'll be her first. Now, the Lady Blue Comets have given up 7 points while only scoring 4 here in this third quarter. Still leading by 10 as we get down 3 minutes to go, but Fort Scott has the basketball. Need another good stop right here. Get a screen there from Lyons to Beth, kicking it down to Bradbury. Bradbury, the pass underneath. And wow, no foul, ref. Come on now. But that's a loose ball coming up the floor. Here's Babcock. Babcock at the free throw line, stopping the pop, and Corey gets the shooter's roll. Won't go. Alster right there with the rebound and the putback. I thought it was going to roll down there for KB, and it didn't roll. And it rolled right off into Alster's hands, 32-20. Back on the floor now comes Jones over to the right side, covered up there by Angleton. Angleton tries to knock it away. It does get knocked away there by Thompson, and out of bounds as Jones will be on the inbound here for Fort Scott. 2:27 to go. 32-20. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. Here in the third, Beth Thompson, and now Angleton coming up on her over here to Pryor. Pryor down in the corner. Here's Bradbury launching the three, can't get it to go. That ball is loose, and Thompson knocking it into the hands there of Bogle on the long rebound. Shayla giving it back up ahead there. Thompson, somebody blocked that shot, and it goes into the hands there of Babcock. Babcock kicking it back out of here to Bogle. Bogle on the back across. Here's Alster, hooping the horn at the lane, and Tia Alster headed to the line for a three-point play. Nice job, Tia Alster, on a beautiful, beautiful dime coming from that corner by Shayla Bogle, dropping it right back to her on the long pass back across court here as Lyons picks up her first foul, and they'll bring in Norman. Three-point play on the way for Tia Alster. She is a 2 for 5 at the line. 8 points in this quarter, 8 points for Lady Blue Comets, and they've all been by Tia. She's trying to make it 9 and does. So Tia going to get a break now as Rachel Jackett checks into the ball game as a 9-point quarter for Tia Alster. Makes it 35-20 Blue Comets. Norman on the inbound, sends it over to Bradbury to the middle of the floor here in the backcourt. Send it over now to Pryor. Pryor gets it up ahead to Jones. Jones bounce pass up to Norman. Norman's going to get a foul from Rachel Jackett on the reach-in call there. That'll be second one on Rachel. So Jackett committing her second foul. That'll be the 14th foul on Lady Blue Comets. Checking into the ball game is going to be Allen. She'll come in here for Jones. So as Jones has a seat, second one there on Jackett. Long inbound comes here to Bradbury. Bradbury dropping off to Beth over to the right side. Beth now to the right. Here's a Pryor for a three, launching to the back of the iron. Can get it to roll in? No. And finally comes out here to Jackett on the rebound. Back out the floor now come to Lady Blue Comets. Bogle pushing up to the left side. Bogle back out to Babcock to the right wing in the lane. Ball gets knocked around and is picked up there by Pryor. And that's her fourth steal. She'll get it up the floor here now to Bradbury. Bradbury bounce pass on that walk right there, no call. And it's taken away there by Babcock. Babcock to Bogle. Bogle to the middle of the floor in the lane. And Bogle with the floater, and it's good. Shayna Bogle gets her first points of the ball game with a beautiful floater in the lane. 37-20. Blue Comets at their biggest lead, 17 now. Allen Back to Beth across the timeline. 1 minute to go here into the third. And they'll find Pryor down in the corner to the left side. Back out to Beth. And she'll be covered up there by Babcock. Lady Blue Comets go to the man defense as we get down to 50 seconds to go. And in the quarter, Bradbury. Now back out to Allen down in the corner. Swinging it back around here to Norman. Norman, Beth. They work it around the arc. Now to the left side, down to 38 seconds. Coach Stepp good with one shot here. If they could keep working it around. Norman. Bounce pass from Bradbury underneath. Norman taking it in too strong. Cannot get it to go. As on the floor now as Angleton comes out of that rebound. Drops it off here to Bogle. Bogle comes through the traffic. Finds Babcock. 2-on-3 basketball. Babcock decides to take it all the way to the rack herself. Kate beat 3 to the rack and scores her first points of the second half. And it's 39-20. 11 seconds to go here in the corner. Pryor gets it back over to Bradbury. Bradbury. Now they'll give it to Pryor. Top of the key for the three. Back of the iron, no good. Norman with the rebound. She won't get the shot off for the second chance. And it will be a 39-20 ball game as we go to the fourth quarter. We'll take a 1 minute break. Be right back. Blue Comet Basketball, Z95.3. Alrighty, folks, we're back here as we get ready to go for the fourth quarter. Blue Comets will have the basketball to start the fourth, and a 39-20 ball game. Up ahead, nice pass underneath to Molly Rollins, working from the right side of the lane, and Shayna Bogle with a dime to Molly Rollins, and Monroe gets her first points of the second half. Keeping up with that full court pressure here are the Lady Blue Comets. They get it back to Beth here across the timeline for the Tigers. Over to Pryor to the left side on the wing. Tiger. Back to Beth, back to Pryor. Pryor working one-on-one here against Rollins. Coming out to help there is Sheehy. Sheehy working against Auschner. And back out here now to Beth, trying to drive from the left wing in the lane. Puts up the floater, back of the iron, can't get it to go. Auschner trying to fight for that rebound, won't get it. Strumpel gets it, puts up the shot, won't go. Auschner with the rebound, number 9 for her. Up ahead now to Jacket. Oh, nice job there by Strumpel. She gets back just in time to get a finger on it because Jacket had a good-looking pass there from Babcock and was headed to the rack for it for the bucket. So as we go here, 41-20, Lady Blue Comets have it. It's out of bounds on Fort Scott. Babcock looking to get it in, finds Jacket in the lane. Jacket blocked by Strumpel, goes into the hands there of Auster. Auster misses the shot out of bounds to the Lady Blue Comets as it goes off of Fort Scott. There's Strumpel, as well as Lyons and Auster all trying to vie for that basketball. I should say Sheehy trying to vie for that basketball. Babcock ready to bring it in now. On the corner here to Rollins. Rollins underneath the Jacket. Jacket at the line, at the lane, and at the rack and knocks it in. It's been a terrible night here for the announcer here, myself. Can't get it all right tonight. That's all right. Hey, Blue Comets are winning, 43-20. Guess that's what I can hope for tonight. All right. Lady Tiger basketball. Send it back out here. Strumpel. Bounce pass to Beth. We're going to get a foul underneath on the Tigers. And that's going to be on number 22, Allen. Her first foul. And 43-20 with 6:43 to go in the ball game. And inbound from Babcock comes to Bogle. Bogle will bring it across the timeline here, working against Allen all the way over to the right side. Bounce pass into Jacket. Jacket trying to work the right side of the lane and puts it right back up. Can't get it to go. Alstner fight for the rebound, and she's going to get it. Oh, they're going to call jump ball instead. And it will go to Fort Scott. 13 points for Tia and got 9 rebounds. We're looking for another double-double for her tonight. As Allen looking to get it across, finds Sheehy. Back to Allen. And now they do get it across Strumpfold. Strumpfold gets it up ahead here. Sheehy loses a handle on it. There's Alster coming out of there with the steal. She'll push it up at the rack. Tia Alster to the rack and scores. Nice job, Tia. Taking it herself, making it 45-40. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. Send it over to Sheehy to the right side and get it across to Beth across the timeline. Beth over to the right side. Now on the wing. Brings it back out, pulls up her dribble, looking for some help, finds Pryor. Pryor back to Allen. Getting down to 5:50 to go here in the ball game. Now Pryor here on the left wing. Pryor working against Rollins on man-to-man defense. Strumpfold to the right. And Coach Steps wants a timeout. He's going to take a full timeout for his squad with 5:39 to go. It is 45-20. Lady Blue Comets have the lead. We got a 1-minute timeout. We'll be right back here on Z95.3. Problems at the station and problems announcing tonight. It's just been all around terrible, hasn't it? Man, come on. And we're back here after the timeouts, and on the inbound, Corey Babcock going for the steal, picks up her second foul of the ball game with a Fort Scott basketball. They keep it. Inbound to Allen. Allen trying to work the way in against Sheehy, and nice job. She had to go around Alsner, and Sheehy gets her first bucket of the ball game. And here come the Lady Blue Comets back up to Forrest Bogle. Gets around the defense, bounce past the Jacket. Jacket has it swatted away, and it goes right into the hands there of Pryor. And Pryor will pick it up and push it up the floor now for the Lady Tigers. She'll stop down, find Allen on the right wing. Allen, the Jacket on the defense, gets it back out here to Beth. Beth will pull it back here, set it up from Coach Steps with 5 minutes to go. 45-22, Lady Blue Comets with the lead. Blue Comets down to go, trying to go to 5-8 on the year. Get another big SEK win here. As Beth, they'll leave her open, that three ball, and it will not go. Strumpfold fight for that rebound, comes down with it. And throws it up ahead, finds Beth once again. Now she'll kick it inside to Sheehy. Sheehy puts up the shot, cannot get it to go. Alster trying to find that rebound, won't go. Blocked by Ellen, putting up the shot at Tia. Alster puts up the shot. Monroe trying to come to the floor. She's going to be fouled by Pryor. As Rollins bringing it up for here, her fifth steal of the ball game. Makeda Shonifer going to check into the ball game here for Tia Alster. Tia. And Babcock going to have a seat as Shonifer and Thompson check into the ball game. So Taylor Thompson now ready to bring it in for the Blue Comets. She'll get it in here, find Shayla Bogle. Bogle across the timeline over to the left side. Kick it out here to Jacket. Jacket from the left to the middle of the floor. Pulls up her dribble, looking for some help. Now back out to Thompson. Thompson now here to Bogle. Bogle inside the lane. Bogle putting up the shot and gets thrown back. Rollins chases down the long rebound. Good job, Monroe. And the Lady Blue Comets keep a hold of it. They're going to get possession there. I'll stay with the Lady Blue Comets. Checking in the game is going to be Hardesty and Williams for Fort Scott. Checking out is going to be Sheehy and Allen coming out of the ball game. 45-22, 4:18 to play. It's Coach Steps and Coach Fox. Sure will be emptying his bench in a bit here too. Inbound comes to Thompson. Thompson in the lane trying to put up the shot off the glass. Can't get it to go. Ball bounces around out of bounds. Going to say it went off of Thompson as Williams and Thompson were going for it there. So out of bounds to Fort Scott. Inbound coming in here for Hardesty, who gets it in to Pryor. Trying to get it across the timeline over to the right side. All the way back across. Strumpfold Middle of the floor, back out to Beth, who will set it up here for the Lady Tigers. We get down to 4 minutes to go. Fort Scott and Lady Blue Comets here tonight in this SCK matchup. Kicking it now back to Beth. Beth Thompson on her, sending it back over here to Pryor. Pryor, Strumpole, and Jacket trying to take Beth down with a body check. A shot, forget a hand on that, but Strumpole picks it up, and then Tater Thompson takes it right out of her hand. Tater drops it up ahead here to Monroe, and the Lady Blue Comets will set it up at 3.5 to go. Rollins, Bogle wide open, no three, didn't take it. She's wide open. The bench wanted her to take it, but with the big lead, there's no need to do that. It's up by 23, 45-22. Just content with taking time off the clock here with 3 minutes to go. So Bogle over to the left side, bringing it back to the middle of the floor. Sends it here to Thompson. Thompson at the free throw line. Bounce pass into Shonifer. Michaela at the line. She's going to be fouled by Williams, and Michaela Shonifer will head to the line for the Blue Comets. That's on number 23, Williams. That's her first. 3:04 to play in the ball game. Here comes Shonifer to the line, trying to get her first points of the ball game. Saw her playing very well in that JV game before this one. So Michaela at the line. Oh, a little too strong there off the back of the iron. So she can hit the back half as Brittany Angleton gets ready to check in for the Blue Comets. And back of the iron, no good there by Shonifer. Coming out the long rebound is going to be Beth. She'll push it up the floor. And Beth going to be hitting the middle of the floor. Ball's going to come loose, but she's going to be fouled. That may be on Shonifer, only the 6th team foul. I'm going to call that a Rachel Jacket, her third. Here comes Monroe out of the ball game. Rollins, 11 points, 5 steals, 1 assist, and 1 rebound for Molly Rollins. As they get it into Strumpole. Strumpole. And there's a steal by Shayna Bogle. Got her hand in front of that pass. Her third steal. Up across the timeline now with 2:50 to go. Here comes J.C. Lewis getting ready to check in for the Blue Comets. The Blue Comets now will look to take all kinds of time off this clock here as they'll work it around the arc. They'll kick it out here to Angleton. Angleton now to Bogles. They work the weave. As Stewart will check into the ball game too here for Scott. Angleton back out to Jacket. Jacket taking the long range three. Back of the iron, no good. Beth with the rebound. 3 for 9 at the three-point line for Lady Blue Comets tonight. 2:24 to go. Beth with a nice move into the lane. Putting up the shot. She's going to run right into Jacket. Jacket, good defense, but she moved that foot. Going to get the call. That'll be the fourth one on Rachel. As Beth goes to the line for the first time now for Fort Scott. As coming to the line will be Green. She will come into the ball game now for Fort Scott. 2:22 to play. So Beth, first shot is good. Ten points for her tonight. Strumpole and Pryor check out of the ball game for Fort Scott. As Green and Stewart check into the ball game. Second one on the way here for Beth. Good. So 2:21 to go. Here come the Blue Comets up by 21, 45-24. Thompson up the floor here, right up the middle, into the lane, trying to find Shonifer. Soft pass here. Michaela gets it. Throws it back out. Jacket right wing for 3. Back of the iron will not go. Angleton trying to fight for that rebound. It's Stewart that comes out there with it. And she'll drop it off here to Hardesty, trying to drive it up the right side and turn the corner. It gets knocked away and out of bounds with 2 minutes to go. So 2 minutes left to play. Hardesty gets it on the inbound here to Williams. Williams now back out to Beth here on the left wing. She'll bring it to the middle of the floor. As it will be Maddie Craner and Brianna Wagner checking into the ball game. A 3-ball on the way will not go as J.C. Lewis comes out of there with the rebound for the Lady Blue Comets. She'll give it up here to Thompson. Thompson bringing it up the floor now over to the right side. Drop it off here to Jacket. Jacket in the lane. Taking it back out to the left side on the wing here for Angleton. Angleton drop it off underneath the shot for out of bounds to Fort Scott. Checking into the game is going to be Whitehead for Fort Scott. As Craner and Wagner come into the ball game for Jackets and Thompson. So here we go with 1:29 to play, 45-24, Lady Blue Comets in the lead As it is Hardesty across the timeline now for the Tigers. Send it over to the right side to find Stewart. Back over here to Hardesty. Hardesty, 15-footer, side of the iron, will not go. Rebound comes out to by Green. Green back to Hardesty. Hardesty back over to the right side, finds Stewart. Stewart trying to drop it off underneath. There's Maddie Craner, get a hand on it. And she ran into one of her own players. She probably would end up with a steal. Maddie Craner's a very athletic young lady, and I'd like to see her in more of the varsity games coming up over the next couple of years. So on the inbound, Hardesty gets it on here too, and that one gets knocked away, and it should be Blue Comet basketball. I thought it was Blue Comet basketball that way. They're going to say it's Fort Scott basketball right there. Hardesty ready to bring it back in with 106. On the inbound, I get it in here to Green. Green back to Stewart at the free throw line, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Bounce around. J.C. Lewis getting a rebound, and she's going to be fouled on that rebound, it looks like. That'll be the 18th foul, so J.C. Lewis gets to go to the line on the other end for the Blue Comets. 45-24, just under a minute to go. J.C. Lewis heads to the line trying to get herself a couple of points tonight. She's got a couple of rebounds already. And then she's another young lady that Coach Fox would like to get more minutes on the varsity squad with too, but not always a lot of time right there for them to get that time in there. J.C. misses the first, and it's a rebound to Green. Her second, drops it up there to Hardesty. Hardesty over to Stewart, launching the three from the right wing. That will not go. Rebound, Maddie Craner, like I said, right there to strip that rebound away and give it to the Lady Blue Comets. Brianna Wagner up ahead to Angleton. Brittany Angleton at the line. At the rack, and gets the score. Nice job. Lady Blue Comets says Brianna Wagner with that assist there too. There's Maddie Craner once again, this time with the steal. And she'll get it up ahead. Maddie to the rack. Oh, rolls off the rim. And she's going to be fouled. And we'll head to the line. It was Williams on the foul, but Maddie with a great move at the rack. A little too strong there, rolled right off the front. So here's Maddie Craner at the line for Lady Blue Comets. Trying to get her first points of the ball game. So Maddie at the line, first one on the way is no good. And there's a nice rebound by Makeda Shonifer. And she's going to be fouled. Oh, they're going to say jump ball. Possession arrow to Fort Scott with 21 seconds to go. Hardesty on the inbound finds Stewart. She will bring it across the timeline here, and we're going to wrap this one up with a big win for Lady Blue Comets to take them to now 5-8 on the year, dropping the Fort Scott Tigers to 2-11 on the year. And there's another steal by Brittany Angleton this time. She'll push it up the floor here. 3 seconds to go, dropping it off over to the left side, trying to find Lewis. And that's going to do it. Blue Comets are going to win at 47-24 this evening here against the Fort Scott Lady Tigers. So big win for the Lady Blue Comets and Coach Fox too, and a good win for the Lady Blue Comets. I mean, they needed these 2 wins put back to back here against a good Fort Scott team and a good Iola team as they get to Labette County coming to town Friday night. It's definitely not an easy task there. And then next Tuesday, of course, we'll have Pittsburgh. They'll be in town for that one. So another